Hello there, I'm Joseph, and today I am here just off the Gardunha mountainside in a beautiful village called Solheira. It's a really lovely village. We're on this dirt track here, this shingle track that runs down to a fantastic little homestead that's for sale. I'm going to show you around it today. It's really lovely. A couple of 100 meters that way we lead to a tarmac track that goes directly to the village. It's a beautiful village. It's in the Fundão district. It's probably around 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers from Fundão. Fundão's got all of the amenities that you would need. It's got the industrial zone, banks, restaurants, everything that you would need in day-to-day life. The village here in Solheira has lots of things. It has a petrol station, a fuel pump station. It's got bakeries, restaurants, cafes. It's a beautiful place indeed. Today is a little bit drizzly, as I'm sure you can see, but yeah, that's not a problem. We're going to walk around the farm. I've got my Wellington boots, so we should be okay. We're just a few kilometers away from the Mariana Dam. I'll show you that at the end of the video. It's a gorgeous dam. It's a gorgeous man-made lake. It's the biggest lake in our region, very big indeed. And yeah, let's take a look around that farm. As we come down this lovely shingle track, it's a private track and it's a dead end, so there's no roads past that. You can see the owner's vehicle here. They're working on the farm. I'm not sure what they're doing. Planting trees, I think, by the look of it. Bom dia. O que estás a plantar? Lauro. Lauro. Nice. Very nice. So someone's gonna correct me in the comments, but I think that's laurel. Nice bush. Bom dia. And here we go. You can see the nice private gated entrance here, and the farm has got a lovely wall at the front. As we first come in, you'll see there is a nice little cottage, really cute little cottage on the left-hand side there as we come in. Really nice indeed. We'll take a look around that in a second. The boundary of the farm runs here. I haven't got my drone today because of how wet and drizzly it is, so it's not going to be the perfect day to to fly a drone. So I haven't got a map to show you, unfortunately, on the screen, but I think you'll get pretty much a good idea. The whole farm is fenced. You can see the fence runs down that way. We'll walk right round the boundary in a moment, so you can get a good idea. And it's got a nice outlook, the house. So from the window there, looking out over the couple of terraces, really nice. This farm is 5,000 square meters. It's nice. That ruin is included as well. Yeah, really nice indeed. Quite a few trees on the farm. The price here is 45,000 euros, which I think is quite a good price considering the house and the excellent state that it's in. It's got a new roof, as you can see. All of the walls are new. Needs new windows and doors and things in order to make it more comfortable for living. This house was only intended to be used as like a little bolt hole when they're harvesting their grapes and things, or when they're working in the area. They can nip back here, use it as a bolt hole. This is a garage on the side, as you can see there, used for storing the tractor and things like that. Rotary tiller and all those bits and bobs, anything they'd be using on the farm. And yeah, a couple of nice little steps going down there. Really nice patio area here at the front. That could all be included in the house footprint. So of course you could build bedrooms and such what in there. Yeah, let's take a look. So as we come into the building, you can see there's just the one room at the moment. Of course, that can be extended. Really tall ceilings in here. It's a block building. Yeah, really nice. The ceilings are roughly 2.5 meters tall. Really nice indeed. And yeah, little wood burner here. Fantastic. You can see the owner, Louise. She's been sitting on the sofa there. Looks like he may have had a tipple or two. Don't blame him. Right day for it. and yeah, having a little fire on the go and everything. Flue needs to be put in there. In actual fact, that's not got a flue in it. So yeah, it needs to have a flue installed and then pushed back into the fireplace there. That'd be really nice, lovely. They've had this little makeshift kitchen area here. Yeah, I think this could be made into a beautiful little house. You could knock through a door into here and then steps going down into the garage. Speaking of the garage, let's take a look. And look at that, nice view to wake up to. Well, would be on a more sunny day, definitely. Yeah, a bit drizzly. The farm, the boundary, like I said, we'll walk around it. It goes right the way down to there. So it's 5,000 square meters. Nice size for a very large garden. You could have a couple of chickens here, of course. Maybe a couple of sheep. There's definitely enough grass on the farm to have maybe 2 sheep, something like that. That'd be nice. So yeah, more like for pets rather than for agricultural use. And then as we come down here, down the steps, and we've got the garage. Let's see which key works the garage. I think it might be that one. It's such a chilly day, my fingers are struggling to open the door. And yeah, that would be the perfect place there for a door. Let me turn my torch on, and yeah, you could have a little door knocked through there and come into here, and that makes it nice. A nice amount of living space there. They've got all their scaffolding tools here. I suppose the owner works as a scaffolder or a builder or something. I'm not sure what he does in actual fact, but yeah. And then yeah, this would make a nice living space here. I'm going to pop on the screen here the square meters, and yeah, I think that would make a nice house indeed. And as we come out, now we're going to look around the farm. Back up the steps, and you can see there is some nice cork oak trees there, some young cork oaks in actual fact. Hand the keys back to the owner. And then, yeah. I can hear some goat bells in the distance, and there's a nice little track here. Nice little track, and that goes round in a circle right round to the front gate again. Here you can see all of the terraces. They've had the posts already put in, so if you were to have a couple of sheep or something like that, or if you wanted to have, I don't know, geese would actually be really nice here. Geese are fantastic lawnmowers. I love my geese. I've got 4 at home, but yeah, they would be fantastic here. You could pop a little shed down here, or up there actually, because that's where the gate would be. So pop a shed there, open them up every morning, and you could have this whole pasture here fenced off. I think geese would be lovely, and that would cut down the amount of grass cutting that you've got to do if you didn't want to do too much grass cutting, because they are little lawnmowers. I've never cut the grass in my poultry pasture. The geese do it all for me, and of course the chickens scrap up a little bit here and there as well. But yeah, the posts are all here. You can see this is a stone wall. We'll see that from the bottom terrace, and yeah, all of this fencing here, high tensile woven wire or something, could be popped in here. Really easy. The posts are the hardest part, so they're already there, so that's fantastic. You can see the boundary, that's all properly fenced with high tensile woven wire, the fence I was talking about. A couple of nice little olive trees. There's a few here, there's a few dotted around. It's probably about 30 or 40 on the land, which is more than enough for your own personal consumption of olive oil. Little fig tree there. It's a quaint little farm. I like it a lot. I can see down there's a quince tree. I can see a few quince hanging off the branches. Marmelos in Portuguese. Quince is a nice fruit. Make a nice dessert out of it, baked quince, or a jam. You can make quince jelly, which is very nice. Goes well with a little bit of cheese. Soulieira, the village, is famous for its sheep's cheese and goat's cheese as well. As we come, I'm deciding which way to go first. As we come here, you can see the boundary. Nice fence. I'm 6'2", so you can see the fencing there is about 2 meters high by the look of it. And this is the high tensile woven wire fencing that I was talking about. Aptly named sheep fencing in Portuguese. You can see all those raindrops sitting on there as well. Really drizzly day today. Quite a few mature olive trees, so that's nice. Really nice. And then as we come down here, you can see there's a small little vineyard. This produces quite a few bottles of wine. Yeah, nice. A few little fruit trees dotted around. There's that quince that I was talking about. I think if we go this way, you can see the grapevines. Now is the time to prune grapevines. So they need doing now, anytime between now and the spring really, so before the buds come out. You can see some of the buds have already broke through on here, but that's because we had quite a lot of rain and quite a lot of sun. This is the bottom corner now of the farm. On a normal day, you would see the Gardenia mountain, the mountain range behind here. The village of Soulieira sits right at the foot of the Gardenia mountain. And as I turn around here, you can see the house. So yeah, it's a nice size. It's not an agricultural size. It's not like a farm. It's like a little homestead. You know, have a little bit of fruit, little veg plot, few poultry, that sort of thing. A nice place to retire to or something, I think. As we come down, we're now on the bottom terrace, where I was saying would be good for geese or something. You could have a couple of sheep on here, but it's not really big enough for a few sheep. I mean, poultry would be your main thing here, I would say. This is a well. It's fed by a natural spring under the ground, and as you can see, it is tip top with water. All of that green on the top, that's duckweed. That's really nice, full of omega-3 and proteins and things. I can see a little frog's head poking out there. And yeah, the rain's starting to come again now. There's those quince in the branches there. So these are all quince trees, young little quince trees. You can see they give nice big fruit. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4. Couple of dried rotten ones up there that weren't picked. And yeah, so if you were to place a couple of fish or something in this well, obviously this water cannot be used for drinking because it's an uncapped well. So so what you could do is place a couple of dark coloured carp, so they weren't visible to natural predators like I don't know, otters or herons or something like that, or whatever would feast upon carp. And yeah, they would eat all of that duckweed. They would also eat all of the little bugs and whatnot in the water, and they'd have a whale of time in there. That's what I would do. That's what I have done in actual fact in my well at home. And yeah, this is a nice little pasture. I'm going to pop the square meterage of this pasture here on the screen, so that means that you could do your own research or whatever and see what you would use this for. Actually, it's crying out for a veg patch, really, isn't it? This would be a fantastic place for cabbages and whatnot. You can see all the nice grasses here. It's a nice fertile part of the world here, Soulieira. Lovely village. I'm going to jump up this wall here, I think. Ooh. So yeah, in actual fact, this would be a nice place for a veg patch here as well. Really grey day today. Really grey day indeed. But yeah, if you are interested in this farm, please email me. My email address is on the screen. It's farmerforfun@outlook.com. And I can come and show you around the farm, or I could put you in touch with the owners, and all of that sort of thing. As we come back up here, Louisa's on the phone. Ah, a little citrus tree. A little orange tree, or tangerine, I think, in actual fact. You can see the whole boundary is fenced. They're still a bit green, not quite ripe yet, but yeah, they're doing well. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And yeah, here's the little stone ruin. That could be reconstructed. You could have that as a shed, animal housing, or of course you could do it up and have it as a little tiny home or something, little summer house on your own land. Nice. And yeah, I think we've just about seen everything here. So so yeah, do email me if you're interested. Now I'm going to shoot down to the dam that's nearby to here, the Mariteca, Foraging Santa Agda, and yeah, have a little look there. I go fishing there sometimes. Really nice place indeed. So let's go down there. Me and my friend have just come down here to the Mariteca. It's a very short drive away from the property, about 2 minutes, I guess, 3-4 minutes, something like that. Very short drive indeed. You can walk it on a nice summer's day. Actually, today's a nice day to walk it, now that we've got a gap in the rain. I'm going to climb the top of these rocks. Ooh. And it is a beautiful place. This would be a nice little spot for fishing here on top of these rocks here. Beautiful. This is a massive lake, the Mariteca. It's hundreds of hectares. It's very big indeed. We're just on one little peninsula here that reaches out towards Soleira. It's a bit windy though, so sorry about the audio quality. And then it opens up down there, and it's yeah, very big indeed, massive. And yeah, this is a beautiful lake to have right next to the property. As we pulled up in the Jeep there was a hare just run off into those bushes, so nice amount of wildlife here. Very nice indeed. For anyone who's wondering where Mariana is, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this, she's in England with my mother and with Chloe, my little daughter. They've been in England for a couple of weeks now, and they're coming back this Saturday, so I'm really looking forward to seeing them. I miss them terribly, really miss them. But yeah, they're over there visiting my family and everything, and yeah, seeing them. So I'm sure they're having a lovely time. They keep sending me photos and everything. And yeah, this is a beautiful lake, really lovely. I like to fish here. I've caught largemouth bass and zander in here. You often see carp as well down in the depths in the middle of the river. You see them jumping out of the water in the morning or the evening, and they're jumping up and catching little flies that have landed on the surface and everything. But yeah, really nice place to fish. So if you had that property, you could just walk down here, be a nice long walk, or just take a short drive down here, and yeah, be a lovely place to spend an afternoon. And I come here quite often to fish and stuff. Not often enough, I would say, not often enough, but yeah, very nice indeed, very nice. And yeah, for anyone who is interested in that property or any other property, I know lots of properties, please send me an email. I can send you pictures across or anything like that, and show you all the different properties I know. Look at that, nice break in the clouds there. And yeah, my email address is on the screen again, farmerforfun@outlook.com, or of course you can Facebook me or Instagram or anything like that. I do all the social medias and stuff, you know. But yeah, it'd be a pleasure to show you around, introduce you to the owner and all that sort of thing. But yeah, send me any property requirements that you have, and yeah, I'm sure I know of 1 or 2 or 20 farms that would be suitable, and it'd be a pleasure to show you them. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Bye.